In a secluded monastery nestled deep in the mountains, there lived a monk named Master Kaito. He was known for his wisdom, but more than that, for his silence. Unlike other monks who taught through words, Kaito rarely spoke. He believed that the greatest lessons were learned not through speech, but through experience. One day, a young man named Rohan arrived at the monastery. His eyes were filled with sorrow, his shoulders weighed down by unseen burdens. Life had been unkind to him. He had lost his job, his family disrespected him, and he felt as if the whole world was against him. Desperate for guidance, Rohan bowed before Master Kaito. "Master," he said, his voice trembling, "I am drowning in my struggles. Every time I try to rise, life pulls me down again. I have lost hope. Please, tell me how to survive these tough times." Master Kaito simply smiled and gestured for Rohan to follow him. They walked in silence until they reached a large, calm lake. The sky was clear, and the water reflected the surrounding mountains like a mirror. Suddenly, the master picked up a large stone and threw it into the lake. A loud splash echoed through the valley, and ripples spread across the surface, distorting the reflection of the sky. "Do you see?" Kaito finally spoke. Rohan frowned. "See what, master?" The water was still, just like your mind before troubles come. Then the stone of suffering falls, creating chaos and disturbing the peace. Rohan nodded. "Yes, that is how I feel, like my peace has been destroyed." Master Kaito smiled again and sat down near the water's edge. "Now watch carefully." Minutes passed. The ripples that had once disturbed the lake slowly faded. The surface became calm again, reflecting the sky as it had before. "This is life," Kaito continued. "Pain is like the stone. It will always come, no matter who you are. But look at the water. It does not hold on to the disturbance. It allows the ripples to pass, and eventually it becomes still again. The question is, will you be like the water, or will you hold on to your pain forever?" Rohan remained silent, absorbing the wisdom. Then Master Kaito stood and pointed to the mountains in the distance. "The wind howls, the storms rage, and yet the mountains remain standing. Your struggles are like the storm. They will come and go. But if you stay grounded like the mountain, no storm can break you." Rohan's eyes widened. "But how do I become like the mountain? How do I stop feeling this pain?" Kaito picked up a handful of salt and handed it to Rohan. "Put this in the lake." Confused, Rohan did as he was told. The salt dissolved instantly. "Now, taste the water," Kaito instructed. Rohan took a sip and found that the water still tasted pure. Then, Kaito handed him another handful of salt and pointed to a small glass of water. "Now put it here." Again, Rohan obeyed. This time, the water turned bitter. "Your suffering is like the salt," Kaito explained. "The amount of pain in life is the same for everyone. But whether it makes you bitter or not depends on how big your mind is. If you are like a glass, even a little suffering will make life unbearable. But if you expand your mind like the lake, even great pain will not destroy your peace." Tears welled up in Rohan's eyes. But for the first time in months, they were not tears of sorrow. They were tears of understanding. Master Kaito placed a gentle hand on Rohan's shoulder. "Do not fear your struggles, my child. Let them come and let them go. Be like the water, be like the mountain, be like the lake. And one day, you will realize that no storm, no pain, and no hardship can truly break you." Rohan bowed deeply. He had found his answer,